Good day, esteemed listeners and students of the Rastafari Promise Key Seminary, a proud subsidiary of Forged by Time Limited. Today we are honored to host a guest whose profound knowledge and unparalleled insights span the vast tapestry of local, national, regional, and global history. Revered as the voice, our guest lecturer is more than an academic or historian. He is a storyteller, a truth seeker, and a visionary. His mastery of historical narratives combined with an acute understanding of the interconnectedness of political, economic, and social movement has established him as a respected thought leader and advocate for justice and equality. In this exclusive interview, the voice will guide us through a compelling analysis of Jamaican political and economic trajectory. He will explore how our nation's challenges and opportunities are interwoven with regional and global dynamics, offering fresh perspective and actionable insight that can illuminate pathway towards a more prosperous and unified future. Prepare to be inspired, informed, and empowered as we welcome the voice to the Rastafari Promise Key Seminary platform. Please join me in extending a warm and extended reception to our distinguished guests. Thank you very much.
So, you see, Donald Trump, him come from the Anglo-Saxon stock. Yeah, so he can always doing thing and pulling strings and stuff like that. No man, they don't say you say Allegheny them, the Italian them and thing like that.
Yeah.
So man, when the Anglo-Saxon them ready man, them squeeze them man. You understand me? Yeah man, them you know? Nah man, them treat them like black trash.
Yeah.
Yeah man, you know, and stuff like that. So basically, when I say with the Jamaican politics, when I say the political consciousness, so no, because I think me and have a conversation already.
Yeah.
You say, what do you name again? I'm not on the PNPYO.
Oh, Paul Burke?
Yes. Burke wife, Angela Burke, I'm wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but go on,
But
let me ask you this, right? In terms of what you said earlier pertaining to the fact that the JLP did basically a push a capitalist doctrine, and Michael Mann did a push where him called upon film platform from the days of him father, democratic socialism. Why the major changes where you see the platform where them did stand upon in the 70s where it switched now? What was the major platform then were different from then and now for them?
They don't know. Who didn't put different brother? Alright. Based on a platform there, Jamaica push an internationalist platform, alright? Jamaica was one of the first nations who speak out against apartheid South Africa. The non-aligned movement, Jamaica with Michael Manley, alright? Yet at the spear, at the forefront, alright? Yeah man, Jamaica go there and with you, alright? It's like the Barbados Prime Minister Miyamaki right now.
Yeah.
You see, she outspoken out there on the forefront right now.
Yeah.
That was Jamaica in the 70s. Alright?
Yeah.
And also to know the programs, the social programs. Listen, before 1974, secondary schools are 15-year, ninth grade. If you're not pass your common entrance, and go high school, or go technical school, once you go secondary school, at 9th grade, you go up to, and then you leave school at 15, and end up on the corner, and you go look at trade.
Yeah.
And Michael come in and said, no man, this can't work. You understand me? And put 2 years on it. But where you can have education and skills like that.
But by adding the 2 years, how did that affect employment, let's say 15, 20 years later, when them youth they will get the extra 2 years become more mature in society, did that affect the employment rate? May I ask? Me don't know. Me just want to get some clarity upon that.
No, actually, because you them get 2 more years, all right, to perfect them skills. So when them come out at 17 now, if them did a new cabinet making or welding or whatever now, all right, them become more marketable now.
Yeah, but listen, the question when me ask you, did the employment statistic reflect that the youth them did benefit in a practical way, not only academically or educationally, but did them benefit in a practical way in terms of making employment? Did it reflect in the employment statistics later in the years? That may I ask.
All right. I couldn't get a specific thing about that because I never look into that. You understand me?
So that means so that means you're not even certain, you don't know if them even benefit from that 2 years, that then are if the school they just be able to sit them for 2 years. Because remember, you know, when you add 2 years to a person's education, there's a reason and purpose why you do that. That them can have a wider options of being employed. So if you know if that did work, when the first generation there we get the 2 extra years graduate, then you'd have to go look on the employment rate to see if them did benefit from it in terms of the practicality there. That's when I may ask a question there.
All right. No. What may I say is this? Me know of individuals will take from it, all right?
Okay.
But for about our collective things, all right. For instance, me have an uncle, all right? He might go 5-6 years older than me, all right? Him did go St. Anne's Secondary School, all right? St. Anne's, I run a Anatone, run a superstar.
Yeah.
All right. Him go to school, see? All right. Now watch it now. In a 74, him was 15. Alright, so even I leave school. But because Manley had the 2 more years for it now, him never leave school in a 74, but him leave school in a 76. Alright? When him leave school in a 76 now, the added skill where him get, alright, it qualifies him now, alright, and him can get a job as a projectionist, audio and theater.
Right.
You see me?
Yeah.
Because of that skill. I can tell about numerous other individuals where that benefit them. See? Alright. No. Monthly now. When alright, you know so much things. When do know what's this now? In father, unlike him father, Norman Manley and him cousin Bustamante, where they give the backside, see? For shillings. Manley come up with a social program, alright? And based on the facts, them come up with a social program, alright? We should empower the masses now. Him have to think of ways now for come up with money for finance the program. Because I just like Casha before him, Casha come up with social program to empower the Cuban masses, and Casha have to come up with money for financing. So Casha start nationalize the casino them and all of them things and so America come in on them and all them things. You understand me?
Yeah.
Because Castro, the first 6 months of revolution, you know, it put light bill and water rate in half. So if you pay $100 before him, you pay $50 now. Understand me? And there's so much things and so that. So with Manley now, look now, and then look over financing social program to empower the masses now. Him look and him say at the time when him take office in 1972, the Jamaican economy, you know, the people, the government, they don't control 2%, you know. You can believe that, brother?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
98% of it, alright, are the capitalist class out. And the masses, the government, I think all 2%. And him say, no, man, that can't work. So him start to nationalize certain companies and certain things like that, and nationalize about 20 to 20%, all right, of the economy. And of course, you know, the capitalist class that screen and deal and stuff like that. So one of the things was renegotiate the backside agreement.
Yeah, remember that.
And it makes several changes because he must say, listen to me, all this expatriate work thing, because before him, Jamaican school, saying, nah, man, this expatriate thing, nah, man, we have to have local manager. Not only the levy from backside, we have to change all that. And it makes substantial change in renegotiating that. So we start to generate millions of dollars from the taxation of that and stuff like that. So that and such other implementations will come in, all right, to empower the Jamaican masses. Oh, you think yard people can live on the hills and all them things there? And Manly, yeah, in the 70s. With so much people start running from it now, and the individuals them start get certain positions. All right, you see the tourism thing we're talking about there.
Yeah.
Before 1972, certain hotels down there, and racism and practice down there, me can't go down there,
Yeah, I was aware of that.
And white people them cater to all the foods, imported foods and things like that. And man, they come in and say, nah, Jamaican, African, come enjoy all the things there.
So why you think that the PNP party changed from that philosophy to where them changed to now? And where you actually believe them changed to now? Because I mean, I have no idea where them changed to. Why you think them changed and what them changed to? Since we know so them did have a democratic socialism platform from the inception of the party right through the 2 first terms of Michael Manley. What me ask is, what did them change from and what did them change to? And what is it today in terms of them ideology for govern the country? What them actually changed? So what is the ideology today and what is the difference between it? What is the difference between the ideology where them are pushed today and what it was yesterday?
All right. Yesterday, a socialist agenda was there.
Yeah.
In terms of powering the masses. Today, there is no socialist agenda. It's straight capitalist agenda. The socialist agenda gone through the window. Period. So now, what you have is 2 capitalist party. There's no distinction. 2 capitalist party. All right? And right. So, one of them, all right, are ruled by a mulatto, and the next one by a white man. All right? And the 2 of them to me are 2 white men to me. so one half white, one full white.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I mean, really, and then because where the PNP party come like them now overstand, is this. There was nothing wrong with Michael Manley program and practices and stuff like that. It's just that he never have the financial support, and in a world your ideas and stuff like that, it needs support. The reason why Singapore and them places can strive and things like that, alright, is because Singapore couldn't trade with China. When Singapore is a developer and stuff like that, China never as industrialized as China was now. No, China is still a come. So the Singapore goods and services and things like that, yeah, they have market space in China, and they could trade and make money and certain things like that. Yes, and develop them economy.
Yeah.
Them never have a hostile America beside them for put embargo upon them and shut down them tourism industry and all them little things. No, because where the PNP party now look into it is this,
Yeah.
My man, they did have a China as old China is right now. fit trade and support him financially and certain things like that, then Jamaica would have even bigger than Singapore. Because
but hold on. Me hear a contradiction in your argument all of a sudden now. All right. If Michael Manley was pushing a democratic socialism, in what way can you justify by saying him could have made Jamaica end up like Singapore when Singapore pushed a straight up capitalist doctrine? Can I give me some clarity to that point where I make this up? Unless me have a wrong understanding of Singapore, because my understanding of Singapore was they was pushing a capitalist doctrine, while Michael Manley was pushing a democratic socialist doctrine. So, where is the comparison we are drawing between the two? We say, all right, Manley could have end up like Singapore. Because in the end, I think that's why I'm making statement and say make certain mistake. So, coming like, you agree with Michael Manley then that him did make some mistake. Am I correct or incorrect?
No.
All right, go ahead, let me hear it out.
What's this Asian country where them always talk about where deal with economic miracle? What's it? Is not Taiwan? All right, name them. You have Taiwan.
No, man,
you have Singapore. What the next one?
Indonesia. I think Singapore them always draw it with door. I think Singapore them always. Yeah, Singapore. Yeah, man.
All right.
Singapore. But you remember what me I saying? No?
You listen now?
All right, go ahead.
But what me I say is this now. Michael Manley agenda 70s policy, and that them utilize.
That who utilize?
Singapore.
So that me tell me say Singapore was a democratic socialist country.
My brother, this guy find it for you.
No, you may
yes,
you may be correct, you know.
But a lot of people talk about it, write about it, and yes, and stuff like that.
Yeah, but hear the question, hear the comparison when me always hear them make. Me always hear them say Singapore and Jamaica at one time was in the same economic condition, at the same economic level. Me never read anything, but you may be correct. Me never read anything that say both country was being guided by the same political ideology. Me did always feel say in terms of Singapore, them was guided by the capitalist ideology, while Jamaica got caught up in the democratic socialism. Me may be wrong, but that was my understanding of it. But maybe you are correct in saying that both of them was guided by democratic socialism. If that's what it is, that's what it is. It's just that me remember me ever read that. Yeah, go.
No, but no, when I come across it, because I mean, I like read back things and go back and stuff like that. So just like when I share that thing there, I'm going to send that.
Okay,
Put it from
agenda.
Yeah. No, I see this. Listen. Not because somebody said they make a mistake, that don't mean I necessarily agree with them so they make a mistake, you know. And in this case, I disagree with Michael Manley. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he made a mistake. No. Me think the only thing was that he never had the support because, alright, look on this now. Fidel Castro is a national hero. Fidel Castro is an international hero. But all of this bravado with Fidel Castro and stuff like that, it wouldn't have been, alright, it would have been next to impossible for Fidel to accomplish what he accomplished without the backing of the Soviet Union. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So history is a history tell you. You understand me? Every great revolution with them talk about and stuff like that, alright? And that's why the Asian Revolution is the greatest revolution known to man, period. Because outside of the Asian Revolution, you name the rest of the revolution and I'm going to tell you who did not support them. The American Revolution with them talk about America, this America, that. Without France and support them, England would have crushed them. You name all of them revolution and stuff like that. When England decide to take on Spain, when the Spanish Armada did dominate the Western world and stuff like that, and I carry back the Spaniards, the bullions from the Aztec, Incas, and Mayas and all of that. And when England and France and decide the empire after watching Spain get rotten rich over 100 years, and when Philip of Spain did reach out to the Pope for one England, alright, for pullback. And when Elizabeth I of England said fuck it, she want fair a slice of the pie and sanction fair privateers them. Francis Drake and Walter Raleigh and John Hopkins and all of them, alright, for sack the Spanish treasures them and stuff like that. And when Spain declared war and sent the Spanish Armada in 1588 and invade England, without the help of the Dutch and France and all of that, they would have run over England. We couldn't go through history that support allies, need support and stuff like that. Need support. Yeah. Alright? Truth. No, all of them great revolution that come up, even yes, and that's why me even say that World War II was a blessing in disguise because it weakened the European powers and give Africans and non-Europeans nations, alright, an opportunity for rise against the colonialists and stuff like that, because the colonialists get greedy, alright, and war against themselves and weaken themselves and give we the opportunity for rise. And we get them opportunity for rise because the Soviet Union now start issue weapons to revolutionaries around the world.
Yeah, but why you bring it back to Jamaica though? But so let me ask you a question now. Let me ask you a question now.
Up to Jamaica, is this now when Manley rise up now in the 70s now and stuff like that? Because never have no support. If there was economic support, I remember when it come up to the 1980 elections, when you go in a more supermarket and things like that, none of that empty.
So let me ask you
the tourist sectors at Jamaica dry up. The foreign exchange, the government never have the necessary foreign exchange, alright? And the World Bank, because at the time, when you need to get money for service the economy and infrastructural development and whatever, you have to get it through the IMF and the World Bank, alright? Yeah. You never have a China, you never have a BRICS like what you have now and stuff like that. Alternative. You understand me? No, you never have that. Them time there. So when you show at that, me I say no. History, teach me, alright? So listen to me. When you arise and deal with certain things, alright? You need allies. You need to forge them things before you go ahead. Alright, look on this now. Here now.
Alright, go ahead.
When Castro took power, January 1959, he never declared socialism. No. For over 6 months, he never declared nothing at all. You understand me? So America figures say, well, yeah man, he was just a next dictator and stuff like that. No, you can't do that. Because as a student of history, you know say you cannot do that. You understand me? So what he did was during the time there, he sent the Soviet Union, alright, and go liaison with Khrushchev. And basically, what them offer the Soviet Union was this woman, Cuba, because the Soviet Union at the time wanted an ally in the Western world. And Cuba basically give them that by saying, yeah man, you can come here so and set up shop here so, and that's it. And Soviet Union say, alright, fine. So, based on the deal and everything like that, the Soviet Union decide to pay them twice as much for the sugar, for the Cuban sugar, as what they might get from America.
Yeah.
So later on, when things start to nationalize, and when America want Castro and tell Castro, so listen, man, if you don't restore back the mafia property them to them, I mean, I said the mafia property themselves.
Yeah. No, but in reality, that's what
see?
it was. In reality, that's what it was.
Yeah. So when them start say, if you know the mafia them property, and if you know stop take the Soviet Union crude oil and refine it at Cuba, what we are gonna do? We are going to put an embargo upon the Cuban sugar. No, remember the time, America, was the sole purchaser of the Cuban sugar, the sugar with Cuba export,
So, yeah, them did have a monopoly on it, yeah.
Yes. And this was where the main foreign exchange earner, even the country and stuff like that. So that's a big thing. When them say, them are going to shut it down. But when them say that, Castro say, fuck you. And when them shut it down, Castro smile because him just switch and him already have a deal with the Soviet Union.
Let me ask you.
Right. So what I say now is this now. When I go back to this is that the only thing where Manley never had was political and economic support from a viable ally.
So let me ask you this, lacking that support, who is responsible for that lacking that support? You hear me?
The responsibility for lacking that support is it would have to rest on Manley as the leader plus him Cadre.
So all you're going to say that him never make no mistake then? If him undertake a revolution.
He never make no mistake. Hold on. Yes. And the reason why I simply say him never make no mistake, alright, is this. A man can operate when I'm gonna operate, within knowledge, you understand me? If you ask somebody to spell a word and them can't spell the word, me not say a mistake they make. No, them not knowledgeable enough to spell certain words. You understand? Them can't try. But when me this, it's just like Garvey. When Garvey make a mistake because of his vision and because of his ambition when him start the Black Star Line companies and all them other things for empower black people. No. Alright? No, the buck stopped with him and it never did work out as in plan and stuff like that because of the sabotage were going on and stuff like that. But me never say him didn't make a mistake because it never did work out.
But what may I say is this, if any man or any organization or any group undertake a challenge, where later when we analyze the challenge and see that there was a sense of being inept in a certain area, you cannot say that they make a mistake. If we suppose to...
No. To me, a mistake is when you have knowledge of certain things, or when you should have knowledge of certain things within the capacity, within your capacity, and when because you're undisciplined and you're you not cover certain grounds and certain things, then we can say yes, you make a mistake. But if you don't really know, sir, what me I try to say now, Manley was not a student of history.
You sure you want to make that statement that Manley was not a student of history?
Yes, me have to make that statement.
Alright,
so
go ahead.
Alright, go ahead. When we read and when we have, me still have about 2 book there. Me have
the politics of
the periphery, and me have our next one and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was not. Cash was different. Alright? And then even in the 90s when we see him go back and go to America go say and a cold-tongue speech him go to America go make and thing like that. He was a student of history, man. And yet still, me still I tell you say, he was the best prime minister of Jamaica.
Yeah, you can make that statement. You can make that statement. Well, let me ask you this now.
Yeah.
But what I want more, you give me two things now in the reasoning. Give me where you see Jamaica stand today and where you think, if you think there's changes necessary, what the changes need for make and where you think Jamaica should be going to politically and economically in the future. And what you think will bring about that change where you desire. So the first thing is, describe to me which way you see Jamaica stand today, good or bad, and give me the whole breakdown upon that.
Jamaica today, they're in a political quagmire right now. Alright? There is no political leadership. Whether in the PNP or the GLP, I don't say none. None whatsoever. Alright? A political quagmire, I say. That's what I say. Where it going and stuff like that.
No, where
it's a new grassroots. Eh?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Listening. Go ahead.
I think a new leadership have emerged, alright? Such as some of the things that I deal with. Move say it can take off. Now it can start to generate some money and stuff like that. And then with that the PCB need to become politicized. You understand me? To the forefront and stuff like that. Yeah, so the changes and stuff like that, Elias, we have to go to the forefront and bring them changes there. Alright? And damn much is made. But
who's the we? When they say we, when they say we, when they say we, who is the we? When they say
we are the individuals we believe say we can make a change, alright? And we willing and disciplined enough, to step to the fore.
Okay.
Just for deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Outside of that, I not say nah man. Bogart and this Lebanese one and all that. The two of them make one to me. So yeah. And as me I tell you before, me think say Paulberg wife and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be a better leader for the PNP party. Alright? Yeah. And because personally, I never vote yet. Me saw this thing with the whole political system that you say, so what them call the thing, political enumeration thing or the card or the ID, what you call the ID?
Yeah, me just pick up my own couple of days ago.
Alright. Me don't even have one. Me don't even full out something from none. Me don't have nothing at all. Because me is not a supporter of the GLP party and me is not a supporter of the PNP party. Because me not say nothing whatever do towards upliftment of the masses. Period. All me say the two of them are do. Right, a two capitalist party where we are fighting to exploit each other and the people them. Say that. Look on Bogart. Him tell us say him come from rock to riches. Alright? When you look on him when you look for the job them where him do, there's a politics and stuff like that. And if you check off him salary and things like that, it's a far cry. Alright? It's a far cry from the world where my mass. You understand me?
Well, him never say him never say nothing about that. Him say from rags to riches. Him never say how him get it himself. But me ask you, answer the second part. Answer the second part of the question now. What is it going to take? Does it going to take a revolution to change Jamaica in the direction where you think it needs to go, or you think the present electoral process can bring about that necessary change?
No, man. Grassroots people have to rise up. You understand me? Grassroots people have to establish their own political party, or grassroots people have to take all of the existing political parties. Decide to make a change then. Yeah.
Okay,
You know, and eh?
Yeah, but yeah, use some general terms. So I mean, grassroots people. Things that just happen by you just saying grassroots people need to do this and nothing care about. So how you foresee
no,
that change?
Maybe specific with you. I tell you say, all right, my when me forward, all right, I me come to boom, all right, and launch off in it, and start so man. Me have a champion is empowering poor people in whatever ways we can. And we start look through the Gillie and listen to the news and everywhere, and when we hear the cry for help, we engage it, raise money locally, overseas, and help schools and send couple youth provide the basic school youth them with scholarships for a year or two and stuff like that. Alright, a host of things. Me have copies of video where they are places we go local basic school in a rural backwaters in Jamaica and things like that, and people are listening. 40 years I'm living so. And when we come to for the school, no politician will come to do it. See? There it is. I mean, I have that on video. See?
Yeah.
And what if other things we do and stuff like that? But me that things I know, in doing all them things I know, we then get certain support. And in getting certain support, I'm going to build the momentum what we need to build. Because I succumb, we find out, say, basic school in a rural areas are pit toilet. You understand me? You have other schools too, and what you go on now. The primary school system, the primary school they have pit toilet too, so some might still have, and the earlier school, and the government and the private sector come together and get money, alright, for do away with the pit toilet and install modern bathroom in the primary school and earlier, and yet still them leave out the basic school, See? So when we go and see that now, and when we call up and write to the child something we control the basic school school system, alright? And when we deal with them and stuff like that and ask for the list of basic school, we have pit toilet. And I'm saying it to me, same?
Yeah.
We have to go through the head one feet and stuff like that, the chairman and things like that, because me show them a portfolio and show the things we may do and stuff like that, until I make a commitment, don't forget rid of them and stuff like that, yeah. And yeah, so certain entities where we reach out to in trying to get funding and get support, I get it. And then now we say, me try to do some international thing, and that was along the line when I tell about when fire we have to come together and really rise up and things like that, and it need money, my brother. See, it need an economic platform. You understand me? And just like me, I say, Fidel Castro, him couldn't get an economic platform from the Soviet Union. You can name them throughout history. You see, so now we know as we are done to try to build economic farm, because to launch out in a political endeavor, it costs money. And other contacts and connections and stuff like that. That's it take.
You know what me think?
And that's why I say,
I will tell you something what me think. I think in terms of Jamaica and the changes that most people believe that Jamaica need, I think the man them will advocate for change, they might try to go about it the cheap way. And by them I try to go about it the cheap way, That's why no changes not take place in Jamaica. And when we say the cheap way, what I talk about is one of the cheap ways the media want to do it electoral, because even though we admire Fidel Castro, one I think when we notice in Jamaica, most people don't really admire Fidel Castro ideologically on the most extreme revolutionary basis. What I mean by that is this. You know man I call for arms revolution in Jamaica. So how them going to achieve certain changes in Jamaica when them say the only venue or avenue where them say changes is necessary is through the electoral box, when the electoral box is basically locked down for 60 odd years by two parties. Or you figure say you're going to sneak in at the party and change it and take it over. Or you envision that? Because that's one thing we can't see. And if we're going to expose certain things in terms of whatever the revolution may be, me can't say well, because if you say well, it's through the electoral process in Africa. And then even on a certain level, even when me and your reason, you is a man when you want now get involved politically, because you're more interested economically. So how do you even foresee any changes even possible?
Yeah, but my brother, I think you listen fully.
All right, go ahead.
Because, yeah, me say to you, when me land in Jamaica, yeah, so, the first thing me do, alright, alright, this thing they have to empower the people, to empower the masses, and that is politics. And me utilize it not just by talking and stuff, but action. Me go in the fields, not just in a corporate area. Me go in a rural area, in the hills and valley, amongst the poor people of Jamaica, and create an entity to help people and help them pick them and stuff like that. I may have things for sure fit.
Did you create?
And that's politics.
Did you create a?
That's politics.
Did you create a political Did you create a political vehicle?
We never reached to the level. Well, listen what I said.
Yeah.
That is a political vehicle, all right. But in the you know the I guess the more established saying in terms of political, yes, or certain people try to categorize it as stuff like that. But never reached to that stage yet, and me just explain the situation to you by telling you that when it start off more a built up economically, I try to use the economic as a springboard.
Yeah, but
remember, politics as we commonly know it.
Yeah, remember the question when me ask.
When you go to the political level, all right, look now. Me don't really know of nobody where come from scratch and just form a political party and earn the money, all right, and earn the support. We don't know of nobody who do that. So now, if
you may be the first. You may be the first.
Me know it, all right?
Yeah.
And we say now, if me know where outside of the society for decades, for 3 decades, and I come back, my school friends, them and other friends, where they have certain position in the society, contacts and links, who not dead, they are foreign, retire, they are all over the place. Me don't have no more link to nobody. Me come and touch down. Me don't know nobody at all. We have no link. Period. All of the man them when me come know downtown, all of them I look towards me, when me know. None of them have the money.
But
none of them have the links.
Remember,
none of them have nothing.
Remember when me ask the question in a general sense, me not talk about you specifically. What me ask is, Why does the people them would deem a certain type of change is not willing to make the necessary sacrifice to bring about that change? Me not talk about you in particular. Me talk about that class of people who believe a radical and drastic change is needed in Jamaica to move it forward. Why are they afraid to do the necessary work? That's my question. I'm not talking about you personally.
My brother, all my decades of studies and reading and experience and stuff like that, when I look to nobody, my brother. It's either what me can do or what we can do, and that's where the power lies. Because when we start do things and mobilize things and stuff like that, those who share the common ideology and stuff like that, yeah, we join ranks. And if them no want join ranks, then so be it. You understand me? But basically, me not look out. It's just like where we today. Apart from we're coming down to the CAU office and decide for brainstorm for do whatever like that. We never look out to nobody else where with them there. No. And just like when on the leave, and the same thing. Alright, at one point me look on the thing, me look on the thing Monday through Friday. And me say, alright, I think it was a Tuesday night or one night there. Where we noticed them never have the activities that are going on there really. And me tell them, so listen, me have to come off of this thing because I be talking every week and talking. We can't do that. This is a Tuesday, I want the Tuesday. Alright? And me establish a work culture. Alright? All of the money will come down on it, I want to come down on it. You have to come down there. And you have to contribute. Period. Alright? Yes, we love talk and stuff like that, but we're not going to talk. We'll talk about ideas and talk about things we want to implement, and then we'll get active on it. And we move into the work culture. And that's it. I mean that. Just like earlier, we were talking about, we were there, because if you notice when we talk, ideas we talk about and all them things, we don't have time for elaborate with other people and this and
that's true.
No. And just like you said, we try to brainstorm same thing. So when I say, all of the people where they're supposed to do things politically and them not do it politically and stuff like that, yeah, with them. Me think say we have to dig deep amongst ourselves and work within ourselves what we can do. And me think say wherever ever happen, and that's it all happen from. Somebody outside of we to make it happen. That's just my humble take on it. You know, I just like even and it's not like somebody's a narcissist or anything like that, you know. No. We just figure say, you understand me? Within me and where I share our common agenda and stuff like that, and that's where it all come from. That's all. Now look, nowhere else at all but that's all. And me not feel like nowhere else have more integrity than we to make ever need my arm.
I agree with that. It's just that me have this perception that the hard work and the necessary work will need to take place to bring about fundamental changes in this country. Me think we shy away from it. Me think we look a shortcut. Me think we look a easy route. You know, and me think that
yes, and that's no. What me I say now? You are licking on the head, you know, and that's why me not look out there. You understand me? No. Me not look out there. And that's why, because my thing, as me don't tell you, you know, Me go a jungle, me there Rima, me go Tivoli, me go all over the place. Labor right, PNP, who know this and stuff like that, fine. See? Because the reason why me have to go there, so because me a plan to represent one of them places.
Right.
Politically, otherwise.
I agree with that.
So, we can't plan to represent the people them and not go amongst the people them. No, we can't do that. No. Yes, I have to get a jungle more time. You know, me go there and, you know, spar or whatever, drink some juice or reason and stuff like that. Me down in Arima, media garden, media Fletcher's land, me out of East, me with there Backbush, me with there, yeah, you name it. Me with there Riverton City, me there Waterhouse.
Let me ask a question.
Sometimes people say, oh shit, Robert, we are doing the place, you're afraid of what?
Let me ask a question. To bring about real changes in Jamaica, is a political party necessary?
No.
So alright, so which other way?
Initially no, but forget certain things because of the whole legal system and the whole things normal structure, because especially when you have to deal with foreign countries and certain things like that, the political party give a platform. You understand me? Other than you just being a man in the street. Alright, so the political party giving you a certain platform, alright, a certain legitimate status platform, alright, for real deal with certain things. But Jamaica, as we know it, economic thing is very important. No. Once we have certain economic thing going, we can co-op the garrison communities, the jungle, the Rima, the Tivoli, and all of them places. And once we have a platform in them places, that is power in Jamaica.
Agree. It was me just have the feelings that something a while back, which is ourself, because we believe that where we see it for go and the necessary principled position that is to be taken to secure a better future for our people and our nation, I think there is a certain amount of fear that is holding us back. It's like all of us want to see a revolution, but all of us want to be alive for the revolution. When the revolution necessarily dictate a certain amount of death and destruction. We don't want the death and destruction, but we want the revolution where death and destruction is mandated to bring. On a certain level, I think there's that are the contradiction within our psyche, where keep us chained to the point where we desire change, but we're not willing to take away what is necessary to bring about that change. We always have that belief there amongst ourselves.
Alright, let's say something about that, and that's why I said earlier, I didn't even look outside, I just look right as well. Alright, this is from my youth, more on certain things, and we talk and stuff like that. But me as a youth, from there Jamaica, when me want, I'm always willing to risk my life and my freedom to get what me want. Period. But in America, the same thing. But among certain people and certain things are rare, and the same thing. Most people function in a crew amongst people, and that I think so. But then people feel me develop a little reputation among certain things and stuff like that. But at the same time, I also don't need no people. No, it's alright. But one certain good things, I take for myself. Because I know my true nature enemies alone, I just like, I tell you one time when you want to laugh more time, but that's so still saying, me with my true nature, he's a loner. You understand me? And I don't know, maybe the fact say, I grew up in a household with my mother and father, and I have 3 bigger sisters, I and a brother. So when the girls them to themselves, I do whatever. Me basically to by myself. And I just enjoy being myself, you understand me? And that's it.
But me not understand the purpose of that statement they were made. So therefore, where does that characteristic and disposition of you fit within a revolution? Are you said that you say that's why you would not be involved politically if it deal with a political, if it deal with because you have a
no,
try to understand the reason why you make that statement
say,
there.
Alright? No. Why may I go back to that is this. By saying, so listen me. Me willing, alright, to do whatever, alright, as me say, risk life, freedom, everything, to accomplish whatever the task is, alright?
Right.
Now, with me, because I just know, other people may know, alright. Let me give you some tangible things about me, some practical thing, because I can move from or stuff like that.
But remember the conversation. Remember that the conversation is not about you know. The conversation.
No, it's a within it,
All
because we
right.
are talking about how to empower with people and all of them things. Alright, listen this now. Put me a youth, saying we downtown and stuff like that. Me always want involved in a football and everything else like most youth. But I'll go up and play a scrimmage. And when I go to Boys Town, I see the big man them train and play and stuff like that. I want to play like them. I want to get the opportunity to play like them. Thank you. I say an individual, alright? Years later, I eventually take over the youth club there and meet around. But watch it now. The way we know, I throw Jews. I'll go on house sell and collect buckle and all that shit there and throw Jews and things like that. Then start talking now. When Africa under 16, about 12-year-old time then, we have to pay Jews, we have to buy jersey, we have to do all of them things there. Then when we think them out train we know, so someone can learn to play football like how we want to play, no training. All them do, match day come, them carry a Boys Town, and when you got Boys Town and you think you don't play and start, you don't start because they bring people from Tuvalu and other places come play, and then they put you out there, and then because Chul meet fast as a youth, so them put on the right wing. When we run down the wing, because when I train and nothing like that, me tired and boss can't run back, so they take me off of the field. And me I say, but me, with this, I'm not train with this not do. Every half and thing like that. Then the next year the same thing. Alright, watch this now. Me reach 17 years old now. Me about 17 now, 16, 17 now. Alright. I'm gonna say fuck this. The youth them where come now, where 11, 12 and 13, 14 and stuff like that. You say when me did want, when them youth there, when me was in a for them thing and stuff like that, me not look for nobody else, you know, but me, I'm gonna make the initiative to give them youth there the experience what me did want. Alright? So what we do? Them have now comes a boom now, alright? And out of my under 14 competition over Boys Town, as well as an under 14 competition over Tivoli. Me take up some youth now, the youth them go to the place, organize them, carry them, go train them, and stuff like that. Training, But me did want, alright, and nobody never do, because everybody just attack and point fingers. So some say fine. Me are gonna be an instrument of what me did want for me. So me train them. Me don't train them too, you know. What me do? I go around to business people and stuff like that and seek funding. Me not seek a dollar from none of the youth them. I me seek fund them. I buy gears for them. That means, you know, them not figure out Jews, nothing like that. And with training, me also enter them now in the Tivoli competition. And anybody tell you, nobody down there can tell you. See? We create history down there. See? Put up the competition and stuff like that. So we do stuff, and we do that for about 2 years. No, 3 years we do that for. We are for the youth them and rare and shit like that. See? Good. We want you represent Boystone in a competition at Barbican. So I say, alright, cool. Alright. I use my youth them and stuff like that. So them say, yeah man, we're on go. I got Barbican with youth them. Get to youth them. I want to tell you, one of them now, him run off Boystone right now. The youth them, because them time there, alright, that I told that reach me and stuff like that. I'm gonna make certain so the youth them, me carry them go a beach and stuff like that, carry them go health shop. Me carry them all at Burger King and all them things there. I'll surely tell some people so the first exposure with them out in a Burger King and all them places where me used to carry them go and stuff like that. See? Me carry the here because I want to introduce you to them certain things. When we win the tournament at Barbican, and we will come back with the tournament and the trophy and everything, it was all at my expense. When I think so now, Boystone now, them are go, well, reimburse me, but even if them reimburse me, them all give you them certain things and stuff like that. No, that not go on. See? Yet still, them will tell me, so boy, them have a bigger offer for me. Them want me train the minor league team and so now, them call next year to give out.
But I want you to tie it into the question we are asking you.
Yeah man.
All right.
Yeah man. So now, when them say in so the Barbican trophy and the rest of the trophy them, when me do, hold on the trophy them. So when Boystone I say management I say boy I really forget trophy me. So listen man, fuck on it. Now how me I tie in all of that is this now. Most people were in a certain position already buying the Babylon culture, which is them in a position and it's just for them. You understand me? They're not this whole innate thing, all to come together and collectively empower each other and stuff like that. That not did it.
Yeah.
You understand me? So now, with me now, from my experience now, because I be a cop I go around, you know, who are outsmart this and outsmart and open and stuff like that. And all of the con man them, all of the smart man them not going away. Because some peanut mind them have. And stuff like that. And when you come and use, it's just like you then say, alright, a criminal them.
Yeah.
You understand me? Because all them thing. One of them are criminal. You understand me? No collective consciousness and stuff like that. We will know, so listen, man. Instead of you, I try to rip off the little thing yourself for goddess and thing like that. We could come together and build something on. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yes, it will be much better. Then, I'm going to go over chest now. I want to tell you, you before me, young, because we're going to chest now, I'll be able to let me see that. Not Jamaican, none. Me are the first one of them. So, when we did it now, but through means of youth, we always organize. From a little youth, from a little boy, we organize. So now, when they agree now on the east side, we independently organize a chess tournament. For about 2 years, we organize a chess tournament and stuff like that. And we eventually win the tournament and stuff like that. So now, as so come now, the Yankee them on the west side will control the chess club now. Them start hear about me now and decide to offer me put on the call to come now at chess club. So me end up at chess club. When they at the chess club now, the Syria go on. Who are the president? We then do. Them liaison with the white boy. Them will run the gym, the sports program, and a beer rip off them on the white boy them and the white boy and give them what them forget. And instead of having chess club and other things for everybody, a man get 20 chess set and him just sell out where he sell out and thing like that. And him and him friend them and thing like that. And if you want one, you have to buy it from them and pure fuckery. Because I see him Babylon mentality. You understand me? Fuckery. So when me start to listen, man, all them things are fuckery, you understand me? And this fraud and thing like that. And man, I said, boy, you don't have to say that, you know, because I know me did it. So me I say, yeah. It is no. So when me start check the white boy them down at the gym, all them thing there, and I say, this for go on a rare forgot. So now, when it's my time now, when me was a vice president now and the president I leave now and me if take over now and stuff like that now. Leave, so if I tell the chess club say if I feel like they don't have to pick somebody else because I could be the president. So I'm gonna tell them, so listen man, most people buy into the Babylon system and the Babylon nature and stuff like that. So that's why I say my brother, me not look to nobody to say well this will go on or that's will go on or so. If it don't mean that, you know.
Yeah.
I'm some more parts to that. But every night I go to my bed or stuff like that, me I say listen man, you know. Ancestors and stuff like that can empower I to make some economic activities kick off because we need to move over in the more commonly political realm, so to speak. Because a lot of things where we study and stuff like that, you know, the classes, a lot of different things. We need to be active in the school system. We need to be active in the communities. We need to do a lot of things and stuff like that, but the resources are there to deal with it.
Agree.
We need to have program in a Tiwali Garden. We need to have program in a jungle. We need to have program at P and Avenue, Waterhouse, all over the place and stuff like that. We need to have programs. Yeah, we need to politicize. We need to socialize and politicize the grassroots community. Come straight up. Remember, you know, Yavi, you know, when Yavi come with the metallurgy and stuff like that, where him go, alright? Him going to the churches and stuff like that, you know, alright?
Yeah.
And you know, we push out him agendas and stuff like that, you know, to gain support, you know, alright? Most of them.
That's true.
Grassroots, man, for we.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it for we. Yeah, man, that's it for we.
Alright.
Yeah, man.
Me like the buck down where you give me. Me like the buck down where you give me, you know. I say me like the buck down how you approach it, your point of view upon the whole thing, me like it. It involves reality talk.
No, thing that man.
Yeah.
But brother, remember, you know, me can't say, well, me go out there now, figure out an Mexican man out there and way more think and way. No, I'm saying, yeah, man. Me know you about 30 years now, so how me I'll give up that now if you look man now, me just come to Jamaica come now. And I say, well, me I go say I wanna if more. No. Me have to say, well, listen man. Me know Gillie praise him always. This is where I always depend. Him always come to church things, him always evaluate certain things, him always rare and stuff like that. So me have something to go back to.
Yeah.
You see me I say?
Gives that history.
When we come here, we never go back to them now.
That's definitely true.
And that's why so much things when we try, when we just come, alright? Yes, you know, go away. Because I'm an introduce me to a local man, we don't know the background or nothing like that, but me I figure so well, alright, you know. If we link together and we do the right thing together, all of we can eat food and things like that. But none of that are going. The whole Babylon nature where the money are buying is over, it's over.
Yeah, that's a real talk.
It's over. Yes, it's over, it's over. Yeah, but it's over, it's over. And that's what it's over. Yeah, so no, instead of deal with that things now, me I say, boy, man, I better start put some emphasis. More emphasis for what we can do.
Yeah, me understand that totally. Trust me, me understand exactly what I say.
Yeah, man, I have to put some more emphasis for what we can do, when we can come up with when we can really react like that. Yeah, definitely.
That definitely makes sense, you know?
Yeah, man, because everything we start from.
That's certainly true.
Yeah, man, Gillie, please listen, man. Once we get some capital things start flowing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I remember now, brother. I have a sizable deporting population down here too, you know.
Me know, man, and we can put them to use, you know.
That's also a platform to exploit, you know.
Of course.
You see me?
Of course.
Yeah. But yes, you know, we have to in our position.
Oh, by the way, before you finish your thought on that, an organization in New York, but me not certain for New York, but me know a foreign, them kind of make contact with me, so them want to do some type of seminar, something. Me don't really remember the word where them use. But it sounds like what them want to do. Them want to see how the port is a fear in Jamaica. Them want to have a little meeting on it or something. So I go really see what them about and where them going before me can really say more about it, you know? Yeah.
What's all that thing now? See? To me, we just want some local financial strength where we set out ourselves under our thing. And then from doing that now, we can look out for other entities and see which entity, alright, we can pick up on. My brother, let me tell you something. Once we get political certain way, you know, if we go back in America, we go back to America. If we go anyway, go do what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
By law, you understand me? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, once you're in politics, you understand me? There is windows for you to travel.
Of course.
You get me?
Of course.
And deal with certain on behalf of the state. Yeah. So now, we in politics and stuff like that, or we are doing things, yes. You can go back to America, alright, go on the UN, go represent the state of Jamaica, and go represent certain other things and stuff like that. You understand me?
Yes.
And go wherever.
That is true.
Yeah, man. We can do a lot of things and stuff like that, but we don't want to each up in another political party. Well, me now say me don't want to each up in another political party. If me see a party out there, a grassroots party, we really, alright, I do things to uplift and then yes, me can see myself be a part of that, but me don't see that. You understand? So because me don't see that now, me have to think on how I can mobilize and create that.
One of the reasons why me a plan for go to the seminar come up the 18th. I remember if that is a Saturday or Sunday, but through me know that the Tanko Union supposed to be in an alliance with like 4 or 5 other parties. Me really would have like go meet some of the executive. If them are go there, I don't know. Would I like go meet some of the executive and listen to them platform and really see if anything worth getting involved, especially the PPP. Them the name, the acronym for one of them will really stand out to me. I don't know what them platform really, I know them is about some Marcus Garvey thing, but that I one of the enticing factor we are going to bring me if we go down at the seminar the weekend here come up. You know, so me I look forward to that. You know, so alright. Me will have vibes with you next time. Tomorrow, you know, we usually speak regular, so if anything tomorrow, you know, I'm yeah man. All right, most definitely. Me for sure.
People feel appreciated.